Well, let me ask Shenggen Fan, the Director General of IFPRI, to say what he's learned from all this.
I just try to come here to thank you guys. Two Johns, Fred and Peter. So Peter is our external coordinator for impact assessment. But I wanted to emphasize the importance of impact assessment of policy. We know policy is complex. Policy is the chaos. It's a mess. But if the CGIAR spent 30%, 40% of its resources on policy research, at least the centers claimed that they spent 30, 40% of the resources on policy research. IFPRI is a research institution that spends $70 million a year on policy research. If we cannot come out with a number how we have contributed to the society, I have a serious problem. We have to be accountable to our investors. So we got to do a better job in assessing our impact. And the public resources are very limited, and it has opportunity cost. How do we know the social returns to our investment is higher or lower than others? If it's lower, then well, we should give away more resources to others. However, if our returns are higher than others and we cannot demonstrate our impact, then it's a misallocation of the resources. So it's also an economics issue. It's not just to trace the donors. I think to trace the donors is not wrong, because the donors wanted to see their impact. They wanted to set their priorities. They wanted to allocate their resources so they can maximize their impact, whether it's poverty reduction, hunger reduction. I think from IFPRI side, I can see several roles of the impact assessment. The first is obviously we can see which programs, which research areas that have given us biggest impact. So this is a management tool, so we can allocate our resources better. So that's so it's a management tool. It is also a research topic. We are doing a lot of research in assessing others' impact of social protection programs, impact of investment. But if we even don't know how to assess the policy impact or our own impact, then, well, and we are not a good research institution, from my point of view. So it's difficult, it's complex, but we should not shy away from it. In terms of the way forward, somebody mentioned that how we're going to do our own impact assessment, whether we should cherry picking or do randomized selection. Peter Peter is our external impact assessment coordinator, proposed a way to assess IFPRI's impact. So we try to assess most or probably all our major research programs, right? Different phases. So we don't just try to choose certain successful programs. So we did that before, but I think now we need a comprehensive approach to assess all our large research programs. We are not going to do it to finish it in a year or two. So we have different phases. So we need to assess the impact. So we will do that. Second, from IFPRI side, we really should push for the frontier in this research. So right now we don't have good methods, or we have mixed methods, narratives, storytelling, randomized trial, or cost-benefit analysis. But I think we still have lots of things to learn and lots of rooms to improve. So we can continue to push the methodology frontier. And lastly, as a policy research institution, we should also create an environment, a dialogue that we can really bring different experts, the people who are interested, to debate about this issue, how we can really assess the policy impact. So I think today is a good start. And you will see we have more similar events like this. So Peter will spend some time with us. Meantime, we have full-time coordinator, Maran, who is actually the hero behind all these different events. So for that, I thank you very much. Hopefully we'll see you next time. All right, you wanted to say that?
Just one word. I mean, this Going to let you go. This is the first major event that we have on impact assessment. We do plan other seminars and training events. We'd really like to get some continuing discussion about this issue and eventually working with the teams on building this into their future research programs. I just want to thank our three speakers, and particularly John and Fred, how could I remember, for coming all the way from Canada and UK. It's been very helpful. They are going to be around the rest of the day for those of you who want to pick their brains about how we can assess the impact of capacity building, some of these long-term things that John Hoddenort mentioned. There is another a less formal meeting at 2:30 in room A. I think it was announced and it's said by invitation only. I just want to say you're all invited. Thank you.
Thank you.